If you're searching for your next movie night selection, Netflix offers a fantastic selection of movies that suit all tastes and moods. Regardless of your preference for critically acclaimed blockbusters or undiscovered small movies, we have the perfect list of some of the must-watch films currently streaming on Netflix. Number 7. Till Death. It is a 2021 psychological survival thriller directed by S.K. Dale. The movie stars Megan Fox as Emma, who is stuck in a broken relationship with her cunning husband, Mark. On anniversary celebrations, Mark delights her with a lovely getaway to a remote lake cottage. But when she awakens chained to Mark's lifeless body, her search for freedom takes a nasty twist. With no means out, Emma has no choice but to go through an awful fate as professional assassins arrive to complete their part. The film successfully creates a claustrophobic feeling of isolation by utilizing its disconnected and wintry environment that keeps the tension high. Megan Fox gives an excellent performance as Emma transitions from an unfortunate victim of psychological trauma to a fierce survivor. While the film benefits from its limited cast and simple storytelling style, the idea is a little unrealistic, and the motives of the professional killers could have been examined in greater detail to add more depth. Despite these flaws, the movie keeps up an engaging pace and offers a quick, terrifying thriller with a fresh survival concept. Number 6. The Last Voyage of Demeter. It's a 2023 horror fantasy film directed by André Øvredal, based on the Captain's Log section from Bram Stoker's 1897 book Dracula. The film blends traditional Dracula mythology as it examines a particular, sinister journey of the ship Demeter. The narrative is set on board the commercial vessel Demeter, which is entrusted with transporting a number of enigmatic containers from Romania to England. As the trip goes on, the crew, led by Captain Elliot, senses an evil presence on board that starts consuming the crew members one by one. The film shines at atmospheric dread, with dark, ominous visuals that evoke the awful loneliness of the wide sea. The movie's biggest merit is its tense buildup and unsettling setting. Nevertheless, there are moments when the narrative flow slips and the sequence of deaths becomes repetitious as well as predictable. Overall, the film is a visually stunning and eerie contribution to Dracula's legend. It flourishes on its cramped environment and unrelenting tension, providing a terrifying survival horror story. Number 5. Time to Hunt. It is a 2020 dystopian thriller directed by Yoon Sung-hin. Set in a grim, near-future society that is experiencing a financial collapse, the movie tells the tale of Jun-seok, who is freed from prison and desires a life of freedom. In order to raise money, Jun-seok and his close friends devise a scheme to steal from an illegitimate lottery establishment. Although the heist progresses without mishap at first, things take a turn for the worse when Han, a ruthless and icy hitman, is brought in to capture them. Although the narrative spends its time establishing the ulterior motives of the characters, the action and suspense are outstanding. However, the dystopian setting is overlooked with the emphasis on the hunt instead of world building. Nevertheless, these flaws are compensated for by the unrelenting suspense and the characters' bond. Overall, it is a fascinating thriller that keeps you on edge thanks to its fast-paced narrative thrills as well as solid action-filled scenes. Fans of suspenseful crime dramas should not miss it. Number 4. Anna. It is a 2019 action thriller film that was directed by Luc Besson. In line with Besson's earlier works, such as La Femme Nikita, Anna is set in the 1980s and follows the story of Anna Poliatova, a young woman hired by the KGB. While on high-risk operations, things take an unexpected direction when the CIA agent Lenny Miller discovers her secret existence and seeks to use her against her employers. What follows is a tangle of betrayals, counterplots, and changing alliances, with Anna forced to work for both sides to keep her freedom. The film is full of carefully planned action sequences and has a memorable diner fight sequence. Plus, the Cold War-era surroundings provide a harsh and glossy backdrop for the spy narrative, while the camera work is stylish. Despite its stunning action and plot twists, Anna doesn't significantly innovate the espionage thriller genre. There are moments when the inconsistent narrative feels complicated, with too many flashbacks breaking the narrative's flow. However, it's a visually appealing action thriller with an engaging protagonist and some noteworthy set pieces that make it worth watching for action and espionage thriller fans. Number 3. The Highwayman. It is a 2019 period crime thriller directed by John Lee Hancock. The movie stars Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner and tells the little-known tale of the old Texas Rangers who found the notorious crime couple, Bonnie and Clyde. When Bonnie and Clyde carry out their criminal rampage throughout the country, laying evidence of destruction, Frank and Manny go on a merciless search. Although the action scenes are brief, they are believable and powerful, and the time period environment feels accurate. While The Highwayman has outstanding performances and cinematography, some viewers may find it challenging due to its patient pacing and emphasis on protocol over action. Overall, it is a smart and grounded crime film that provides a fresh take on the Bonnie and Clyde story. It is a worthwhile movie for aficionados of period dramas and character-centered narrative. Number 2. Kumiko the Treasure Hunter. It is a 2014 adventure drama directed by David Zellner. Based on popular myths, the movie tells the story of a depressed Japanese woman Kumiko who develops an obsession with locating the made-up treasures shown in the 1996 movie Fargo. Believing that the movie's hidden bag filled with cash exists, she diligently makes a handmade treasure map and makes a journey to Minnesota to locate it. The film is a somber mashup of surrealism, dark comedy, and heartbreaking character analysis. As Kumiko, Rinko Kikuchi gives an impressive performance that perfectly conveys her sensitivity, calm resolve, and delicate psychological state. The film is brilliantly made, but some audiences may find the plot excessively depressing and Kumiko's choices annoying. Nonetheless, it is a satisfying experience for viewers who appreciate movies with strange themes. Overall, the film is unsettling and beautifully artistic, offering a one-of-a-kind portrayal of alienation and attachment that remains long after the final credits have rolled. Number 1. Gran Turismo. Based on the remarkable true story of gamer Jan Mardenborough, it is a 2023 sports thriller directed by Neil Blomkamp. Driven by the racing video game series on the PlayStation, the movie combines a struggling tale of a gamer who makes his love of racing into a reality. The narrative opens with Jan Mardenborough, a skilled gamer who is fascinated with a Gran Turismo video game. Everything changes when he is accepted into the GT Academy, an actual-life racing school that trains talented gamers to become pro race car drivers. The film focuses equally on Jan's ascent to stardom as it does on his personal hardships, such as a near-fatal incident and his tense relationship with his questioning father. The film succeeds in portrays the excitement and energy of high-speed motorsport with its absorbing filmmaking and breathtaking racing events. While the motivational story and racetrack sequences are fascinating, the movie often relies on sports movie cliches and repetitive storyline elements. However, for those who enjoy gaming and motorsport, the film's passion and action make it worth seeing.